أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين، والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. اللهم افتح علينا فتوح العارفين بحكمتك، وانثر علينا من خزائن علمك. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا، وانفعنا بما علمتنا، إنك بكل شيء عليم وبالإجابة قدير. نعم المولى ونعم النصير. All praise is due to Allah, the creator of the world, and praise be upon his messenger and his followers till the day of judgment. The talk today is going to be, how does Islam serve humanity? But before we start, I think it's my duty to thank the people who organized this session. And I'll mention the Islamic Cultural Society from Caledonian College. And also I would like to have, a special thank to this school, the Seeb International School, for hosting this event. So thanks all, and also I would like to thank you all for coming and attending this humble lecture. How does Islam serve humanity? Before we go to how, we need to decide upon something. So I'll pose that question to you, and I actually be waiting for an answer. Does really Islam serve humanity? Before we go to how, we need to agree upon this. Does really Islam serve humanity? Yes. Can you come here, over here? To give you a gift if your answer is correct. You don't? Okay. Yes? What's your name? Amjad. You said yes. Are you sure? Okay. I'm not sure if your answer is correct, but I'll ask the audience. Do you agree with him? Is his answer correct? Thanks so much, Amjad, and you deserve a small gift, so please give him a gift. Okay. Okay, so yes, Islam does serve humanity. The question is how? How does Islam serve humanity? I may disagree actually with yes, but I need to hear first from you. How does Islam serve humanity? In my point of view, Islam does not serve humanity. There are some missing words and then full stop. Who can guess the missing words after this sentence? Islam does not serve humanity, dash, full stop. You are students, and I know you are so smart to answer this question. It's one of the reflexive pronouns missing. Yes. Yes, this is one answer. Thank you. Give him a gift, please. Okay. Here, but only is not enough. Okay. Anybody would like to try a reflexive pronoun? Do you know reflexive pronouns? Have you studied this in grammar? No. I believe, and I think, I don't know if you agree or disagree, Islam does not serve humanity by itself. By itself. Theoretically speaking, it doesn't serve by itself. It needs who? Yes? Huh? No, God has created the system, but yes, messengers and people. Thank you. Give him a gift, please. Okay, so again, Islam by itself, by its theories, does not, does the trick by itself. It needs people, it needs believers, it needs followers. So, by itself, it doesn't work because it's a system, and a system needs people to work on it, right? So we need to move to the next point. We say Islam and people, Islam and followers. Here, you need to distinguish the system and the users. Islam has followers, we call them Muslims. So we need to distinguish who are those distinctive entities. Islam is a system, and people are people. They are imperfect, and the system is perfect. This is how we believe. Why I'm saying this? Because the picture of Islam now is distorted in many parts in the world. People like, I don't want to mention countries or, authorities, but the picture in some places is not as beautiful as it is. Who to blame? Whom to blame? Whom? Maybe to blame ourselves and to blame also others. So the actions that you see on TV does not represent the system itself. The system is created by God for people to live peacefully on earth. But people who are following this system, they are imperfect, so they misuse it. They misuse the religion, they misuse the system and have mistakes. And on the other side of the river, there are people over there who are actually pointing fingers, who are blaming, who are observing, who are criticizing. Yes? Yes, what would you like to say? What was that? Again? Yes, yes. That is misunderstanding of religion. So, Islam came to guide people. Islam came to guide people to the right path, to live peacefully on this earth. So, how does Islam serve humanity? This is the question that has been raised, and we try to actually look at some points. I have some other slides, but I don't want to go through them. It's better to speak like face to face to you rather than following some slides, so you may get bored or may get distracted. How does Islam serve humanity? In Islam, because of the short of the time, we have values. We have in Islam values that are recommended to be done by people. Can you mention some of the good values that Islam is encouraging people to have? You're always ready, Amjad. How about the others? Can you mention some values that you think Islam came up with, and if we apply them in our life, life will be better? Life will be much easier, or let's say more. Yes? What's your name? Luay. Yes, Luay? Thank you. Thank you. Give him a present. Yes, he is right. If we stick to if we follow God's instructions, we would be better because we will be closer from God spiritually. And this is one way actually to beautifying yourself. Let's focus on values. You are in the school, right? I don't know how you view cheating. I don't know how you view it, from which perspective you look at this manner. May I ask you, how do you view it? How do you view cheating in the exam or in quizzes? To what extent, it's bad or good? What drives you to cheat? What drives you not to cheat? I want a different person, just to give a chance for others. Okay, do you cheat or you don't cheat? Give me a frank answer. Do you cheat or you don't cheat? Huh? I cheat, he cheats, okay? Others? I cheat, very good, thank you, a good answer. Sometimes. This word is very tricky sometimes. What do we understand from sometimes? So sometimes he cheats, sometimes he doesn't cheat. Okay. I'll make it very, short. I ask you why you cheat because you need help. You view it as helping. Some people view this as helping others. That's why they cheat. Say, okay, let's help my friend. Let him cheat. Or please help me, I need your help. Is this really helping? Okay, guys. Why do you say no? Yes, I heard something from there. Al-ghish is what? Okay. Thank you very much. Guys, we need to go on with this because we have other points. Cheating, I heard someone say cheating is what? Is what? I heard something. Cheating is what? Haram, yes? It's forbidden. If you are a Muslim, cheating is haram, it's mean forbidden. And if you do it, you are doing something against Islam. So you do not represent Islam. You are not the ambassador of Islam. It's up to you. Do you follow your values or you follow your feelings? If you follow your feelings, then you will end up with bad consequences. So cheating in Islam, if you have, this is what I'm telling you, are you really serving humanity? If you are cheating, are you serving humanity? I told you, don't say Islam. Islam is not serving humanity. It is you who is serving humanity. If you follow the values of Islam. So one value in the school that should be implemented or should be believed, that cheating, I will not do it in my life, never ever. Whatever happens to me, even if it's going to lead me to failure, I'm not gonna cheat. If you really believe in yourself. So you need to know who you are. This is number one, guys. You need to know who you are. Do you know who you are? Do you know your values? You need to revisit your values. Many people, let me say this, and this is the reality. Many people do not know who they are. Whether you believe it or not, this is the truth. Many people do not know their values. Many people do not like their values. So, you do not claim that Islam is serving humanity if you are not following the steps of such valuable values. So, my advice to you, you need to reflect upon yourselves to know who you are. If you say, I am a Muslim, you are contradicting yourself if you cheat. So, if you are under the umbrella of Islam, then you are not even to try to cheat. Because the Prophet ﷺ, the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, said, "Man ghashana falaysa minna." Who can translate this sentence? Yes. Thank you. Give him a gift, please. I mean, a very good translator, mashallah, very good. So the Prophet said this, frankly, if you cheat us, you are not part of us. So if you cheat in the school, if the principal of the school said, if you cheat, we will kick you out of the school. You are not part of this beautiful group. So you would change your behavior. So believing in something automatically will affect your behavior. Automatically. If you believe that cheating is forbidden, then your behavior would be what? Not to cheat, right? Not to have this behavior. So how you have such a belief? You should know your values. Is this value a universal value or not a universal value? Generally speaking, cheating is not good in all cultures. Generally speaking, this is not allowed in America to go to American, colleges, and they say, okay, cheat in the exam. No. So we conclude that there is no principle in Islam that is against what? Humanity. Did you get this idea? Did you get this idea? Who would like to repeat it? What did I say? There is no principle in Islam that is against humanity. If you want to challenge, please give me one example of one principle in Islam that is against humanity. No one can bring up? Okay. Maybe this is not a debate, but a discussion. You may come up with something like some kind of punishments in Islam, but still those punishments, they are part of being good. It's part of being good to people. It's for the goodness of people. So I'll show you another virtue, and I want you to comment on it. I want you to watch this video. I hope that the speakers work. Okay. I'm not sure if you have watched this before. Watch it now. Read the subtitles. Read the subtitle. Focus on it and see what's happening there. is a Syrian guy. Okay, so now, after watching this, what do you think? What happened there? I want someone to summarize what happened. Can you come over here? Or in your place? Okay, can you give him the mic, please? You raised your hand, right? I want someone to just summarize what they watch. Yes? What's your name? Huh? Okay, can you give him a mic, please? Amjad, Abdul Hamid, can you direct him the can you come over here? Yes. What's your name? Azamat.
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Kyrgyzstan.
Oh, very good. So can you just summarize what you watched and how? Can you summarize what you watched and tell me what is the virtue that you liked? Okay?
So the video is about a man who helped the woman and the family who needed help. They needed money to live. So he saw the ring was a gift, and he saw that the family needed money. So he gave the ring back and the money to help them.
Very good.
And that shows like the kindness and how people should be.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You deserve it. Okay, can I ask you another question? Okay, so do we have this in Islam? Does Islam encourage this action?
Yes.
How? By what? By saying what?
Saying like if you do the good stuff, the good stuff becomes you.
Very good. Thank you. Thanks so much. Okay, thanks so much. By doing such actions, we really serve humanity. We really serve humanity. We have needy people. We have needy people in our societies. We do not need someone to come over to reach that stage to go and sell their private, or let's say there's precious things like her ring that she got from her mother, right? We do not need to reach to that stage. In Islam, helping the needy is a recommended virtue. In Islam, we are encouraging to give others, and that goes under one of the pillars in Islam. We call it zakat. And we have also another form of giving money which we call it sadaqah, charity. And I'm not going to teach you about this. I think you know it and you can read about it. But rich people are recommended to help others voluntarily, from the bottom of their heart, not to be pushed or forced. In Islam, the zakat, if communities apply it, we will not have such people like that poor woman selling her precious, jewelries just because she wants to fix something in the house. She actually deserves money from people without stretching her hands for people. This is one of the pillars in Islam, zakat. If And the zakat is not a lot. If you have 1,000 riyals, but not everyone who has 2,000 or 3 or 4 is entitled to give zakat. There are some conditions there. But I'll just make it simple for you. What? It's not what? Even though she is not a Muslim, you must help the people around you. Even if that person is not a Muslim. The Prophet ﷺ had a Jewish neighbor. Do you know the story or you don't know? Who knows the story about the Jewish neighbor? Can you tell us? I want someone to tell us this story. What? The Prophet has a Jewish neighbor. Did he kill him? Did he hit him? Did he say bad words to him? So what did he do? Your role model is the Prophet. So who can? I want someone, a good speaker. Yes, you didn't. Yes, when he was sick, he went to visit him. And yeah. Anyway, a gift. Yes, give him a gift. Okay. Anyway, again we go back. Does Islam serve humanity? In the Holy Quran, it's also mentioned that you should take care of your neighbors, regardless of their religion. If they are your neighbors, you must ask about them. The Prophet Jibreel, the Prophet ﷺ said, ما زال جبريل يوصيني بالجار حتى ظننت أنه سيورثه. The Jibreel was, commanding the Prophet to take care of his neighbors till the Prophet thought that his neighbor will share the inheritance with him. To that stage, but they don't. In Islam, neighbors do not, share inheritance, but to the level that, they are so important. And in Islam, it's also mentioned, وَالْجَارِ الْجُنُبِ, right? It's mentioned that the neighbors. So please, don't say he is not a Muslim, I don't care about him. No, it is obligatory and you will be asked about that. Unfortunately, what's happening now in many societies and in Oman, especially in cities, that people do not know their neighbors. Sometimes they live next doors in apartments, for example, and they don't know each other. And this is a disaster. And you don't know that it is a disaster. You see the point? If you don't know your neighbor, it means you are not following Islam. Islam is encouraging you to take care of your neighbors. Give them food. Share food with them. Visit them. Ask about them. And in some places, there are people who were found dead in their homes and their neighbors do not know them. And they spent like 1 week. It's not bad to ask about your neighbors. You are not interfering in their private life. You are not going there to check what's inside. You only let them know that it is my duty, it is my, values that I should ask about you as I ask about my relatives. Clear? Is it enough or you want more? Is it enough or you want more? Okay, more. Yes, I like this, you want more. You remind me of what? You know what? Of Nar Jahannam. You remind me of Nar Jahannam. You know Nar Jahannam? Hellfire. You remind me of hellfire when you say we want more. Why? Because hellfire is asking for more. Okay. Okay, guys. Now, let's go back to humanity. I will show you another video now. I'll show you another video. Okay. Where is Abdul Hamid? Abdul Hamid? I'll show you another video. Yeah, I'll show you a video now. I'll show you a video. A short video. What's the cost? He was so hungry. The child was so hungry. So what do you think? What's the bill? What's the cost? How many riyals? Huh? What? 30 riyals? How do you know? Okay. Okay, so what did you read there in the bill?
We don't charge for humanity.
Thank you. We don't charge for humanity. We don't charge for humanity. So this is one way to help others. Thank you. If you want to serve humanity, start with yourself. This is number one. And I'm going to summarize this now. You start with yourself. You should know your values. Then you start with people around you, with your parents, with your brothers, with your fathers, mothers, friends, community. See who needs you. The Prophet ﷺ said, أحب الناس إلى الله أنفعهم للناس. The best people to Allah, to the Creator, are those who are beneficial to people. So if you want to be closer from God, you have to be beneficial to people. If you have money, you can give the poor. If you have knowledge, you can help others. But don't help them in the exam. Help them before the exam, not during the exam and you call helping. I mean, you can sit with your friend before the exam, few days before the test, and say, let me help you. I am very good in English, I am very good in mathematics. So help them before. But in the exam, don't call that helping, that is cheating. Okay? Be good to your teacher. In Islam, I cannot list all the good virtues and good manners. But the Prophet ﷺ said, I was only sent, إنما بعثت أداة حصر إنما بعثت لأتمم مكارم الأخلاق. I was only sent to perfect good manners or good character. So the Prophet came to spread these good values among people. He did not come to kill people. He did not come to curse people. He came to elevate people spiritually and to have good manners. So this is the purpose of Islam. We have pillars in Islam. For example, Salah, the prayer. Why do we pray? Why? The reason is mentioned in the Holy Quran. Who would like to, what does the prayer do to a person? Yes. Yes, to get closer to God. Something happened to this. Huh? Yes, something happened to this. Yes, thank you. Thank you. To be closer to God, have faith. Yes, can you please give her a present? One of the reasons that are mentioned in the Holy Quran, إِنَّ الصَّلَاةَ تَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنْكَرِ. The prayer, what does it do? إِنَّ الصَّلَاةَ تَنْهَى. The prayer prevents you from bad conduct, from تَنْهَى عَنِ الْفَحْشَاءِ وَالْمُنْكَرِ, and bad deeds. This is the purpose of the prayer. Inshallah. The purpose of the prayer, to elevate you morally, to have good conduct. Because when you pray, I just need to justify it for you. How can you pray and you do bad things? There is no way to do that. Because when you pray, you connect to God. So God told you, don't do this. How can you love someone and you do the opposite? There is no way.